basically the challenges that lay ahead. Obviously, there's going to be a lot of work ahead of you. So, how do you plan on addressing your challenges?
Well, I think the first thing to do is to analyze, to study everything, to talk with a lot of professional coaches and players that are playing in the league to understand and to get a better idea of understanding the players' mentality, the sport mentality, the physical side, their idea of football, just to get a more broad idea. And from there on, of course, to try to study how we can find improvement points. I think that's vital. But on the other hand, also, we have 2 very important games coming up, or actually 4 games in the coming months, which are very important, and try to help and support the coaching staff with whatever they need to try to help to, in any way possible, to try to get those results going. Okay. And also from there on, just to get a better knowledge of how things are here. Right. I think the fact that, as you said before, when you've traveled many countries, different cultures, you learn quick, you see things quick.
Okay, and you also, the other question was in regards to potential. A lot of times potential is mentioned. We do have a lot of potential here in Indonesia. Yeah. How do you plan? What are some of your plans or steps in order to help realize this potential?
Well, I think the main thing is to also like to work together. It's not a one man's decision. Right. It's a group. It's a group decision making, and to try to find the best way to improve the locals. Okay. The local league, the local ideas, to fit it together with the ambition of the country, of the federation. So I think it's, without going too much in detail, first we need to study and to learn as quick as possible, and from there on to try to find the right strategy. And that's why it's also important to have like the technical director who's here, who will be living here every week, seeing everything, communicating with clubs, communicating with everyone, and to find the right path. And I'm very positive about it, and I'm also grateful to the confidence that Mr. Toir and the Federation have put in me. Of course, also Patrick with his staff. And from there on, to give it 100%. Okay. Football is 24/7. You need to be all the time, you're thinking about it.
And addressing the youth development is actually one way to realize that potential as well. Yeah. The last was in regards to the technical director. The question was, what happens after the technical director comes on? Will you still have your role? But I think we already mentioned that this is going to be a long-term
yes,
assignment.
Of course. I think, as we said before, things don't happen in one day. It's a process. There's a short term, there's a medium term, and a long-term vision that we have to follow. We have to implement. And I'm the kind of person that when I go for a project, I go full.
All right. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for the question. In regards to the answer, pertanyaannya mengenai gimana menanganinya, sepertinya rangkuman dari jawaban tadi adalah intinya dia harus bekerjasama. Ini bukan hanya satu orang yang kerja, tapi kerjasama dengan PSSI, para pelatih dari semua level, dari U23, U20, U17, dan juga tim senior. Dan juga dia ingin ngobrol sama pemain-pemain dari liga lokal juga untuk gimana caranya menggarap potensi yang sudah ada. Tapi terutama dia harus pelajari dulu semuanya, karena beliau baru aja datang ke Indonesia. Dan mengenai technical director, walaupun ada technical director, ini ada role yang terpisah ya. Jadi sekali lagi Jordi Cruyff di sini untuk long term sebagai technical advisor. Tapi walaupun udah ada technical director, itu role yang beda lagi. Itu orang yang akan tetap di Indonesia, tinggal di sini, dan selalu connected sama semua level playing level dari Timnas Indonesia, di mana Jordi akan tetap berconnect melalui jaringan aja, tapi tetap akan stay on sebagai technical advisor. Thank you for the question.
Terima kasih sudah menonton. Silakan subscribe, like, dan jangan lupa komen di bawah ya Bola Spotter.